Hello, Africa. Hello, good day to you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time zone you're listening to this, thank you for your attention. Thank you for joining me on today's episode of Daily Mind Shift. Today, we will talk about another permission to feel okay about some things. Like I said before when I started this series, I said I want to give you the permission to feel. We've spoken about it's okay to feel unfiltered. We've also spoken about it's okay to feel angry and upset, and that was yesterday. So today, we will talk about being tagged as weird. So it's okay to feel weird or weirded out and less than perfect. It's okay for you to feel less than perfect sometimes. It's okay for you to feel weird sometimes. It's okay for you to feel weirded out sometimes. That is the permission I want you to think about. That is the permission I am giving you today. That it's okay for you when you feel weird. See, all your growth, whether you're a teenager, a young adult, or an old person, once in a while, you will have sensitive times. Your insecurity will want to take over from you. Do you understand? You will feel less than understood. See, until you die, I believe we are still growing into becoming who we are. No matter how old you are, even if you are 94 years old listening to this, and so far you're not dead. Yes, you have experiences that we will lap, we will sit down at your feet and listen to, we will learn from and all that. Nevertheless, you're still growing, all right? Scientists have proven that sometimes if we really do everything right, human beings can live up to 130 years, yeah, on the average. So if you're 94, even though all your bones or all your joints are aching and all that, that doesn't mean that you've grown. You have grown more than us, but you are still growing into yourself. So until you passed out of this phase of life, you are still growing. Nevertheless, with that in mind, rather, it's important for you to know that insecurities will happen, will still continue to plague you. You will still continue to feel less than perfect. You feel weird sometimes. Mistakes are inevitable. Do you understand? Mistakes are inevitable. So you might feel weird when you make the mistakes in an open place. So you might feel the pressure of being judged and all that. So I want you to know that that feeling is okay. It's okay if you feel like that. If you feel nervous, if you feel afraid sometimes, it's okay. That's part of being weird. That's part of life. See, everyone is afraid of looking weird, okay? Young, old, middle age, everyone is afraid somehow of looking weird because it borders on our insecurities. It borders on our underlying insecurities. So that is why I'm coming today to give you that permission that it's okay to feel weirded out sometimes. It's okay for you to feel less than perfect. Weirdness sometimes is a potential strength if you look at it in another way. It's not all bad, all right? It's not all bad. It's a potential strength that is waiting for you to harness it, that is waiting for you to transmute it. It's important for you to know also that the best humans that you will ever meet, the brightest among us, the genius level, the most smart human beings that maybe you've encountered or you read about, great creators and innovators, they have been those people that are willing to be considered as weird. They are willing to stand out at the risk of being considered weird. So it's important for you to know that you are in the company of greatness when you feel weird. I'm not talking about outright foolishness, all right? I'm not talking about outright foolishness. And I'm not talking about immaturity. No, you don't glory in immaturity or foolishness. No, you change. you find wisdom. The scripture says, buy wisdom, do not sell it. Buy knowledge, do not sell it. In all thy getting, get understanding, get wisdom. So do not glory in foolishness. If you feel weird because you are foolish, it's not okay. Understand? So I just want you to know that it's okay to feel weird and not perfect. Because most times we are looking so much for perfection that we lose ourselves in the battle to be perfect. There is no product on earth that is perfect. That's why we always have revisions. That's why your phone, your iPhone, your Android will pop up that they need to upgrade. There is an upgrade. There is a new software upgrade because the original one was not perfect. Even though it was put out, it was not perfect. Life is not meant to be perfect. It's meant to grow. That is where I and you might disagree. Are you growing? If yes, then fuck perfection. Do not forget perfection. If you're growing, then good. So it's okay to feel weird on your path to growth. It's okay to feel less than perfect sometimes. It's okay. Do you understand? So life is allowing you through this to be you. Allow you to be you. Allow me to be me. I will allow you to be you. You too allow me to be me, without judgment, without abject negative criticism of each other, so that we can individually harness our strength and grow. Do you understand? So everybody on earth feels weird sometimes. You just feel off, as if something is wrong with you, you just feel off. You feel less than perfect sometimes. So that's why I'm bringing this to your table today, that it is okay. Whatever the feeling of weirdness that you are feeling right now, so far it is not borderline foolishness, so far it is not high level of immaturity, it is okay. So it's so normal. Do you understand? It's so normal to be unnormal. To not be normal is so normal. There is no such thing as normal. That's how okay it is to be weird. That's how okay it is for you to be less than perfect. There is nothing like this is the normal way of doing things. That's absurd. That is somebody else's standard that you are trying to guide your life by. To me, smart up. All right, create your own standard. So far, it's not hurting anyone. Create your own standard. There is no such thing as normal, and because of that it's okay to feel weird. It's okay to feel less than perfect, because there is no such thing as normal. The more you chase normalcy, the more you lose sight of what is natural, what is human. The more you chase, I want to be seen as normal, I want to be seen as part of the crowd, you will never stand out. You will never stand out. So it's important that you know that natural is key. Authenticity is the new normal. So do not look for the societal norms, what people accept as norms. If it is not, if it's not in concert, if it's not in concert or synchronicity with your core value system, with your core self, then do you. All right? Like I said before, being weird can be your strength if you know how to leverage it. Find a way to leverage that weirdness, that place of less than perfect in your life can be your strength. It's important. And also, when people say you look weird, you sound weird, you talk weird or whatever, when they label you like that, it even makes you memorable. They won't forget who you are. And that is key. Mediocrity, people forget mediocrity easy, but they don't forget people that stand out. Now, your job is to stand out in a good way. Do you understand me? But just for you to know how okay it is to be weird, what makes you weird makes you memorable. When you exhibit your true self and it's very natural to you, it's captivating. People love it because fakeness is abound all around us. People are fakes. But when you do you in a way that people personally feel, this guy is natural, this guy is original, they like you, they don't forget you, you are memorable. Do you understand? We are memorable. People won't remember the thing you did that everybody can do. Now, people will only remember the thing that you did that only you can do. Be authentic. Do you understand? All great, especially great creativity, are done by weird people. So you are in the company of greatness. So today, as you go about your daily things, as you go about your daily hustle, Take this permission from me. It's okay to feel weird, weirded out, and less than perfect.